The cities of Alhambra, California and Mobile, Alabama combined their efforts on this float of Southern flavor called Carnival Mobile Style. Now, this is based on the Mediterranean festivals that date way back to the early 1700s. This float represents, by the way, Alhambra's 58th year in the Tournament of Roses. Towers of flame created from chrysanthemums and roses reach out from each corner.
Now, it was a big job, but somebody had to do it. The job of tournament president John H. Biggar III. He had to organize the 875 volunteers and 29 different committees. Here is the president. There's President Biggar and his family, wife Carol with him waving today.
5 members of the Oasso High School Marching Band. They tell me they are really dedicated musicians. They rehearse daily at 7 a.m. and again during regular school hours. By the way, they're just back from Ireland, where they placed first at Dublin's International Festival of Music.
The city of Santa Ana celebrating the Centennial of Roses, a colorful burst of fireworks. Celebrate our spirit, and this, the Medieval Times Dinner and Tournament Group from Buena Park, California. Recalling the early years of innovative float building, this entry from the city of Long Beach is called Those Were the Days. The peacock's plumage that you see on this float created with chrysanthemums, roses, and cattleya orchids. And those revolving cascades in the back are made from sweet peas and vanda orchids. There you see the incredibly beautiful peacock.
Well, I wonder if there's anybody left in the state of Michigan with all the yelling that you're hearing. The Michigan people who are here for the Rose Bowl game are cheering on their Wolverine because they're on their way to the Rose Bowl. They also, by the way, their float salutes the other Big Ten schools. And Michigan makes his 14th appearance in the Rose Bowl. Came here in 1902, beat Stanford 49-0. Came back in 1948, by the way, against USC, the team they faced this afternoon, beat them 49-0.
How do you remember all that, Bill?
42 years of memories.
My gosh. Well, I tell you, we're about drowned out right now because we have a lot of Wolverine fans right in front of us in the bleachers here and across the street. They were cheering earlier and they're ecstatic right now. Of course, Michigan is going to play a lot more than football today. That's what you're hearing right now all the way from Ann Arbor, Michigan, the Marching Wolverines. The school song.
Yeah, that's it. Anybody who's ever been to a Michigan football game recognizes that
tune. Invited just a few million of their closest friends to watch them speak their wedding vows on this Huntington Hotel's 74th Tournament of Roses entry. It's called appropriately Romance in California. And the bride and groom are Carrie Humphreys from Long Beach. She's a junior at Cal State. And her groom, Ron Sims, a student at Los Angeles College of Chiropractics in Whittier. They were the winners of the most romantic couple in Southern California. It was a contest, and this very special wedding ceremony was actually their grand prize. Kind of a unique way of saying I do. We certainly all wish the newlyweds a lifetime of health and happiness.
Well, this isn't chopsticks, but these people are from the Orient, from the city of Yokohama, Japan. Here is the Kanto Gajuin Marching Band. 115 Japanese musicians celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Rose Parade and their home city of Yokohama. They're led by Minoru Hiruka. Their appearance proves that the Rose Parade has truly become an international event.
American の皆さん、明けましておめでとうございます。私は関東学院マーチングバンドのリーダーの石井実です。この度は第100回ローズパレードに参加、大変光栄に思います。
Their uniforms are beautiful and surprisingly Western looking.
I think the influence of, the Americans that have been there now for many years, some of the military installations there, they've seen how we do it over here, just like We in the West learned how to do it from the Big Ten schools when they sent their bands out here at the end of World War II.
Look at this one, Bill. This storyteller has the world on a string, literally. The world of children's stories, that is, from Rotary International's entry, Making Childhood Dreams Come True. Oh, is this a fantasy? What a day this must be for the mayor of Pasadena, celebrating with the granddaddy of all parades, 100 years. I mean, this is such a staunch American tradition.
Well, you know, and he's fortunate. It turned out to be the 100th year. Hey, this band, here come the Devils, wearing their dress blues from the Empire State. This is the Huntington, New York High School Blue Devil Marching Band. New York State can be very proud of these young people. They make great representatives.
Not to mention the colorful drill team with that glittering, beautiful, brilliant blue. Just imagine, folks, if you're watching, you are one of an estimated 300 million people from more than 60 countries around the world enjoying this Centennial Celebration Parade.
Hi, I'm Kevin Callahan from the Huntington High School Band in New York. Happy New Year to Mom, Dad, and the arcade crew.
Was held all these years.
Say they're taking flight from the float that's coming along here. White doves being released from the float that says wartime is wasted time. This is the entry from Hilton Conrad International called In Pursuit of World Peace. It honors the efforts of peacemakers around the globe. Now the eagle delivers the good news of goodwill toward men on wings of chrysanthemums and fig leaves. The gardens below are filled with orchids and red roses. And the ladies riding up at the front, nearest you is Mrs. America, Jennifer Klein. Far side from you, Mrs. World, Pamela Nail.
And look at the globe, all gorgeous, brilliant colors that you're seeing at home in 3D for those of you who are in Washington, San Diego, and Los Angeles. And here is an exquisite float entered by China Air, as well as the winner of the international trophy this year. Chinese Lantern Festival is what you're looking at, making its way down Colorado Boulevard, a giant good luck charm. China Airlines has given us this entry featuring a guardian lion, which is a symbol of good luck in Chinese legend. It's called A Time to Remember, and transforms from a carriage design similar to those used in the very first parade to a colorful carnival celebration using the latest in float building technology.
Los Angeles broadcasting personality George Putnam. He's been a part of the Rose Parade for 35 years. Other riders, there's Buzz Carson that you know from the entertainment world, John Church, Bill Nolte.
We certainly hope you're enjoying the 100th annual Tournament of Roses Parade live from Pasadena.